Greetings to all. In this video, I am going to explain how to broadcast question paper in synchronous session. We know that we need a question paper for exam. So here it is an online exam. So we have to take some precautions for online exam. So very first thing is we have to send the academic code before the exam. It's like one day before or 1 hour before the exam. The students will read and they will get an idea about how to be in the online exam. Then the teacher will display the question paper screen share. What is the importance of screen share means? Otherwise we are sending this question in PDF or Word format. Then the students cheat us. How it is means they will copy the same question and they will paste in another tab and they will get the answers from the Google. So to avoid this, we are sending this question paper via screen share. So they cannot scroll, so they don't want to move in front of the camera or in front of the laptop. So we can track their movements because they don't want to move from one place to another place. So it's a better thing is if we are making question paper, it should be 1 or 2 sides maximum. So we can show it in one screen with one size page. Then the most important thing is we have to mention the maximum mark and the total time. Why the total time means the writing time plus we have to give a little more time for uploading the same document. Document means the answer script. Then we have to tell the student that they have to take a new page and write the heading Electricity Test 1. The test is from Electricity chapter. You will get an idea while correcting also, that is Electricity Test 1. If it is other chapters means they have to write the chapter name and they have to write the test number. Or they can write the same thing in A4 sheet, but still they have to write the test name, that is mandatory. No need to write the questions, so they can save time, so they have to concentrate only to the answers. We will tell them they have to write the correct question number and then they will write the answers. After writing the exam or test, they have to post the answer script in the given time limit of the exam. That is very important. No extra time will be given after 30 minutes because the total time is 30 minutes. Then the students will submit the answer script in vertical front view, and we are recommending PDF format, and even if it is JPG file, that is fine. We will accept those files, but they have to upload the same file, that means the answer script in the same post. If they don't have enough softwares or app, they can use CamScanner app. It will help them to convert JPG or JPG to PDF file, and they can upload all the files together in one PDF file. We are recommending they have to send in one PDF file. In CamScanner app, there is an option to send all the files as one PDF file. Student camera should be on for the entire session of the test, as well as the teacher camera should be on to monitor the students. The entire exam session will be recorded, so we can track all the students' movement, and this will be a proof for our test. Marks will be deducted for late submissions. So we will recommend the students to submit on time. So during the exam, we are using the mic and headset, and students also using the same. So we will give instruction during the exams also, but we are not disturbing the students, but in between like 10 minutes more or 5 minutes more, we will tell to the students. Moving to the next slide, I will show the pictures how will be the gesture of the students for online exams. So here we can see that they are looking to the screen for the questions. There will be 2 movements. One is to the screen to see the question, and next to the book or paper they want to write the answers. So there will be only 2 movements. One is to the screen and one is to the book or paper. And this is the entire view. Right hand side in Zoom session we can see all students view, and left hand side we can see the question paper. but we can overlap the student's Zoom window over the paper because it will not be overlapped and students can see the same question paper, because the screen share and the Zoom ribbon of students, that will be same product of Zoom only. So we can overlap. How to overlap means, you can see over here there is a 9 dots. We have to drag, there is an arrow mark, then drag, and you have to move till left, then it will be overlapped. At a one time we can see 25 students, then you have to press the next button. There is an arrow button over here. Here right hand side we can see an arrow button. If you press this button, it will show the next page. So we can monitor the student movements. Then I will show some of the student poster how they have to be in the online exam. So here we can see the student face, and we can see that something is writing, he is not using any gadgets, thing like that. So we can see the student, and here it is more visible, that is focusing the screen, and here it is little more clear. We can see his notebook, and he is looking to the notebook and he is writing, then he is looking to the screen for the same to see the question paper. And here also it is clear that he is writing in a book. So this poster will help us to monitor the students, and they will be happy and they will enjoy the exam. Some more clips. Here also we can see, these are some of the examples. Some students, they are using desktop and iPad. For those students we will tell that they have to face to their book and they can see the questions. So we can see the movement and they will read the question and they will do the same. Okay. Here in this video what I did means, I already shared the screen, so I can drag. You can see a green color, so I can drag and I made it as one side view to the students. Then right hand side I can see the students ribbon, but I can see only 3 students, so you have to click this 9 dots. Once you click the 9 dots, then there is a corner. This corner we have to drag it. So we can overlap this students window ribbon over the question paper, and the screen share of the question paper will not be interrupted, because the screen share and the students ribbon, both are the products of Zoom only. But if you open any other file over this question paper, then it will be interrupt the students. So if you are opening any files, you have to close it. Otherwise it is fine, and we can observe the students movement. And there is an arrow mark, right arrow mark, and we can see a left arrow mark. We can see the other page of the students ribbon. So total 25, like means 5 into 5, 25 students we can see on a single screen. Then we have to shift right and left. And if you want to see one particular student movement, then you have to select the pin video. So we can see that only that particular student, and we can drag the same. Sorry. Yes, I'm going to drag. This is the corner. Then yes, I can see the student. If I want, I will ask question to that particular student. Here we can see one of the example that how the students can be seated in online exam. He is very comfort and really enjoying his exam. Student well-being is more important during virtual classroom, and we can see that what he is writing, as well as we can see his face. And the teacher can communicate through his headset, so we can pass the information to him and he will respond the same. Yes, the teacher is asking some questions and he is responding the same. I think the teacher is asking which question he is attempting. Yes, he is replying that it is the 6th question. Yes, that's perfect. So likewise we can communicate with students.